Piscataway, and we are ready for what ought to be a tremendous game today. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the back, a squad looking to put on a show. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Rutgers offense will have first crack at this one. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need him.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy if he can grow it.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Dropping back, it's Schultz. Rushes on him. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team.
There he goes. And they exploited that soft spot. And down to the 35.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run the guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And he was off target there, but I tell you what, I'll expect to see more of that. They do a really good job in this offense of getting the running back the football in the passing game. Just let him make plays, let him be a difference maker, ball getting to him in space. So I expect we'll see more of that throughout this game.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give to the left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Back to throw, it's Dyer. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He's got the tight end. He hauled that one in and got him down to the 15-yard line. So So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the option play, the quarterback basically blocks the edge defender. So you watch the edge defender comes to him, and he commits to him, and then he pitches the ball to the running back, and the running back can do his thing, running the football all the way to the house. But it's basically a block from the quarterback on the defensive player.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Running back searching for a hole. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Guys, let's talk just for a second about Rutgers. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. Can't get him to the ground. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Yeah, and obviously great play by the offense to keep the drive alive, and also a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
Power football with the run. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Let's take a big-picture program perspective on Rutgers. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs were out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Schultz. Here comes the heat. They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stopped in the backfield. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes a catch at the 15. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. With the run on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rutgers. Extra point here will tie the game. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's going to let one go back to the middle. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And the defense makes a big play, and you could see the quarterback. Once he bought time, started to roll to his left, the defense all reacts, comes to that side of the field, breaks on the football. He couldn't put enough mustard on it because he was running to his left. The defense.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
A loss of 7 yards on the play. Brings up second down. That's the end.
It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period will be a second down. To the air, it's Schultz. Snagged in the middle, it's Duck. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Scarlet Knights have taken it inside the 20. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Big guy smells it. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are first and goal. Trying to run it in. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, a TFL. Now you got a big second down here, probably expecting the offense to throw it with a little bit more room to work with.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Give to the big fullback. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking to throw. It's Dyer. Using his legs to buy some time. He'll pull it down. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. On the run. It's good. Turning it on. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. We saw it on that last play.
It's caught.
Well, they're working the slot receiver on a drag route here. He's just kind of fighting his way through the traffic. He's able to come out the other side and present a nice target for the quarterback.
They'll try the left side. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Dyer. Sets up the screen. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Spits it out to the back. Finds his man. It's Irvin. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that 1st.
Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And just an awesome job by that defender on that play. Great awareness, and he had his eyes on the quarterback, so he saw the ball thrown, and as such, he was able to go and swat it away.
Got it in the middle, it's Duff. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st, an array of possibilities here. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They punt it away on 4th down. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Looking downfield, it's Dyer. Caught over the middle. It's good. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the 1st down. Let's see if they punt it away. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Pulls it in. It's Baker. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Rutgers! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. To the air, it's Dyer. Looking to take a shot. Pulls it in down the middle. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. And he missed it. No good. Guys, a missed field goal, and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Scarlet Knights will kick it away to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions. The coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Running to the left. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Line getting set on 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking downfield, it's Dyer. Trying to escape and get it himself. Good, solid tackle. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
Let's go, right.
First down for this offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check. And the defense, got him at the 27.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fix is going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. But, man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team.
He'll take a shot. And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Caught in the backfield. It's Hood. Headed to the end zone. Snags it with the sticky fingers and strolls in with the sweet feet for the touchdown.
Yeah, and that's a nice job selling it by the offense, dropping back, making it look like it's pass. That running back slipping out of the backfield, throwing him the football, getting a dynamic playmaker in space, and he says, I got this, I'll do the rest, and gets the touchdown.
On the run from inside his own. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Duff. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure. Ball. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Dyer. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll give it to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that. Back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
He makes the grab. And that one looked great on the grease board, but blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. The last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Polk. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. The give on the inside. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Scarlet Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll go to the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of... to and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
To throw, it's Dyer. Snagged out of the air. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st, breaks into the open. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. He'll set up to throw. Pocket breaking down. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Bringing it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive. It'll be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
To the air, it's Schultz. Throws for the tight end. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Scarlet Knights will punt it away on 4th down. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. We'll see the offense offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They cut into this lead the last time they had it, and now here in the fourth, a chance to move on top with a score. Snags it over the middle. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
You just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too. Because of what you just said, David, they can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Wants to go up top on first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's Dyer. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. On the move at the 30. There he goes. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
Well, you know that every single week this guy's legs are going to be a problem, and the defense just has not had an answer for him. They can't keep him in the pocket. That last play, he's able to get outside, scramble, and go make something happen. And with that last run, he's now eclipsed the 100-yard rushing mark for the game.
A first down run on the doorstep. And they're in for a touchdown.
Really good execution by this offense. Late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now, my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking to throw at Schultz. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down. He would love to have picked up the first down there, but saving the timeouts, saving the clock, much more important right now.
Yeah, that could save the game because now I can work the middle of the field still. Now I can still take those shots deep. When I get without timeouts and those start to dwindle, I get very predictable. So great job getting out of bounds.
Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. On the move. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Complete to the left. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. The Scarlet Knights with the 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Gets it past the marker. Got enough space. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Now in the waning seconds, Jesse, you've put yourself in position to pull this one out.
And there's a chance this may come down to the kicker, guys. So which hash mark does he like to kick from the best? You got to play call this to give your guy the best chance to make his kick.
And how much confidence do I have in it? You know, what's his range? All those things come into account of how aggressive you want to be, maybe going towards the end zone versus a field goal.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're scaring in third.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. Just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Dyer. Trying to get behind the defense. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the...